things can just disappear. I was trekking into Kedarnath from a place called Masartop. This was after the devastating flash floods which had ripped apart Uttarakhand, and so many people had died and so much destruction had happened. This is after that, and this particular route that I was taking, nobody had gone there before after this disaster. So I got to see what destruction means when glaciers melt, when rivers volume up. What happens? I saw it. I entered Kedarnath from 17,000 feet, and I'd seen a city has been bombed. By God's grace, the only thing which remained intact was the Kedarnath temple. And there are many theories as to why, but more importantly, there was no building intact. In fact, I was staying the night in a hotel where the hotel was at probably 12-degree angle because it had broken down. There was nowhere to stay. My bed had rocks underneath to give it stability. This is the kind of conditions I stayed in Kedarnath, thinking that, oh my God, any moment can happen. Imagine if I can think that we just stay in this place for a day or 2 days. What happens to the people who live there? And what is it that we can do? I think first and foremost to understand this is not just your problem, or it is not my problem. Staying in big cities, we are oblivious to what's happening in the Himalayas and glaciers too much. But I think it's our problem, because down the line, all of us get affected. The Himalayan glaciers supports huge rivers. When I say huge, I just don't mean in terms of volume, don't just mean in terms of its length. I mean what they mean to us. Ganga being one of them. It was my privilege and honor to do an incredible expedition called Songs of the River, which is now streaming on Disney Hotstar. It was a 70-day journey down the Ganga, approximately 3,000 kilometers. I did that on a cycle. And I did that on a cycle for a reason. I wanted to see this river and travel along with it as gently as possible. And cycling is the best way to do that. And as I traveled across, I was coming down, I remember I had just above Rishikesh, one harmless night, it started raining. This was a Terry dam that was along its side, I was tented there. It started raining. One harmless rain. It rained that day, it rained that night, it rained the next day. I started cycling in the rain only. I was enjoying the rain, it was beautiful. I reached Rishikesh, where I camped with a few children. This was part of my journey. The river was beautiful, the river was gorgeous, the river was blue, the river was pristine. That night I reached Rishikesh. It kept on raining. When I woke up the next day morning and I looked out of the window, I couldn't recognize the river. The river had become dark grey and muddy. Just the night before it was blue. And I realized something was not right. And then I got to know that early that morning there has been a cloudburst. And many trekkers were trapped high in the Himalayas. And I cycled down that route just a few days back, so I know the place very well. And the river swelled up. These intermittent landslides, rains, rivers swelling up, all is happening because the temperature is rising and the glaciers are melting more than they should. And it's just creating this havoc. And this havoc I saw down the river as I cycled down the river for thousands of kilometers. I went to a place which is when birds come all the way, migratory birds, and they congregate there to breed there. Because of this cloudburst, they couldn't breed. The dolphins didn't come up, those Gangetic dolphins, because the volume of water had increased. Everything went haywire. 3 days of rain did this. And I saw it as I went along. Farmers saying mindless construction. And see, who cares now? Our whole harvests go over. It's underwater. Why can't they let the river be? Because the river has its own way of healing. I hope through this climate concert, the message goes out loud and clear. Time is ticking. I have seen it with my own eyes. How fragile it's become. What all will it take before we realize that we need to do something? Every person seems to be building houses out there in the Himalayas. It is not meant for that. The locals who live there are having to move away, giving way to urbanization. The Himalayas can't take urbanization and retaliates back like this. I end today's presentation with a song that I created with an incredible artist called Sid Sriram, who is currently creating waves in India. This amazing artist met me in Bihar, and as I took him to the river, he was stunned by the beauty, the silence, the space. I also showed him some visuals that I shot when I was in the Himalayas, cycling down. And he just said, Shantanu, this is so beautiful and so fragile. What can we do? I said, sing your heart out, he said. Let this go out to millions and millions of people. And realize what is so beautiful is also not infinite. It's very finite. It's our responsibility how we keep this, how we increase the longevity of this beauty. Presenting a song called Enali. This is shot on the river. I think that I am fortunate as an Indian that Himalayas is an essential part of my upbringing, my psyche, my intellect, my creation. Understand, the crisis is now, it's not tomorrow. The crisis is now. If you want this beautiful land to exist and your children to see it, we need to make things happen now. I'm sure.
ये नदी यूं ही चली कहाँ मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं जहाँ चले वहाँ मेरे साथ तेरी बूंदों में है छुपी रोशनी जो कभी ना हुआ आज वो हम करें जरा जरा खाली सा आसमां बादलों से भरे जरा जरा ये नदी यूं ही चली कहाँ मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं जहाँ चले वहाँ मेरे साथ तेरी बूंदों में है छुपी रोशनी जो कभी ना हुआ कहाँ को तू जाए, देखे सारे ठिकाने रे। सुनाए कहानी तेरा बहता पानी, भेद सारे तू जान रे। जातना पूछे कभी पानी तेरा, जो आए वो तेरा। कोई यहाँ करे वजू, कोई यहाँ डुबकियाँ लगाए, जिसे कहीं कोई जगह नहीं मिले, तुझ में वो समाए। ये नदी यूं ही चली कहाँ मेरे साथ आ, कुछ नहीं जहाँ चले वहाँ मेरे साथ आ। तेरी बूंदों में है छुपी रोशनी, जो कभी ना हुआ आज वो हम करें जरा जरा। खाली सा आसमां बादलों से भरे जरा जरा।
In the watershed segment today, we introduce Jolly Gan. Jol, which in Bengali means water. The band took the inspiration for the name from the 1300 rivers that crisscrosses Bangladesh and controls lives and livelihoods. They are Jolly Gan, music of the water. The band is composed of visual artists and theatre activists. Their lyrics are based on human stories. A number of the songs are written for them exclusively inspired by root-level stories of love, despair, courage, nature, abstract ideas and beliefs. The language is simple yet deep. It reaches human hearts and melts easily with their imagination. They also use a lot of metaphors that depict various colors and sides of human emotion. Their music composition is very much contemporary yet distinctive, helping them to gain instant popularity. In their own words, we are the children of the soil where the river purifies us. We whisper the symphonies of this genre in soft and soothing voices. Dark at night, our dreams express themselves on a sailing boat in a land of natural abundance. To us, the rivers are like the lives flowing away undeterred. And sometimes they are poignant features of our ethnic roots. We sail away in the world of fantasy and imagination. We aspire to know why birds sing, why the sprinkling of water sounds harmonious. With questions like these churning in our minds, we hum the tunes and sing Jolly Gan in an unhindered voice. The team includes Rahul Anando, Rana Sarwar, Abe Siddiqui, Muhammad Masum Mia, Malik Yoshoja, Gopi Devnath, Habibullah Farhan, Arjun Shutrodhar and D.H. Shubho, presenting Joler Gaan.
আমরা এই বিস্তীর্ণ জলাভূমির সন্তান। শত সহস্র নদী বয়ে চলে আমাদের এই জলাভূমির বুক জুড়ে। এই সব নদীতে, নদীর জলে ডুব দিয়ে আমরা শুদ্ধ হয়ে উঠি, ফিসফিসিয়ে গুনগুনিয়ে গাই জলের গান। জলের সঙ্গে সঙ্গে পরিবর্তিত হয় আমাদের এই প্রকৃতির রূপবৈচিত্র্য। এই জলে ডুব দিয়ে আমরা শুদ্ধ হয়ে উঠি আর গাই জলের গান। আমরা জলের গান বেরিয়েছি একটা বিশেষ ভ্রমণে। আমরা বেরিয়েছি একটা পাখির খোঁজে। এই পাখি কখনো প্রাণ পাখি, কখনো মন পাখি, কখনো আমাদের ভেতরে লুকানো যে পাখি, সেই পাখি।
আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। এমন যদি হতো আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। পালাই ঘুরে ক্লান্ত ভব ঘুরে ফিরব ঘরে কোথায় এমন ঘর। পালাই ঘুরে ক্লান্ত ভব ঘুরে ফিরব ঘরে কোথায় এমন ঘর। বৃক্ষতলে শুয়ে তোমার দুঃখ ছুঁয়ে, বৃক্ষতলে শুয়ে তোমার দুঃখ ছুঁয়ে ঘুম আসে না, ঘুম স্বাস্থ্যকর। এমন যদি হতো আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। এমন যদি হতো আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। হঠাৎ ফিরে দেখি নিজের মুখোমুখি, শূন্য ভীষণ শূন্য মনে হয়। হঠাৎ ফিরে দেখি নিজের মুখোমুখি, শূন্য ভীষণ শূন্য মনে হয়। কি আর এমন হবে কে পেয়েছে কবে, কি আর এমন হবে কে পেয়েছে কবে। স্বপ্নগুলো স্বপ্ন হয়ে যায়। এমন যদি হতো আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। এমন যদি হতো আমি পাখির মতো উড়ে উড়ে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। ক্যামেরা কত কিছু। সমস্ত কোম্পানি বানাইছে সবুজ বোতল, আমি আমার কি সমস্যা রেখে দিতে হবে। সুন্দর একটা ন্যাচারাল বিউটি, একটা সুন্দর পরিবেশ। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে রাখবো। এটা তো তুমি একটা কাজ করবে, এটা কাজ করো। তোমরা যেগুলো আমাদের কি সেতারা না? এটা দুইটা, এটা কোন তারা? ছয় তারা না, ছয় তারা, আমারটা আটটা। ওই সব সেতারা। আচ্ছা, ও সেতারাটা আমি আমার গানের লগে বাজাইতেছি এটা। আমি আমার গানের লগে বাজাইতেছি এটা। আমি আমার গানের সাথে আমার বাচ্চাদের সাথে বাজাবো। এটা কি বাজায়? Instrument. A new instrument. New instrument. Yeah, my self-made. Oh, self-made. Oh my God. একটা বোতল কেউ একজন খায়া মনে করো যে এই যে নেচারের মধ্যে ফেলে দিচ্ছে, আমি সেটাকে তুলে নিয়ে আসছি, এনে এটা দিয়ে আমি একটা ইনস্ট্রুমেন্ট বানাইছি এবং এটা একটা ফ্লুট, বাঁশি। হ্যাঁ, বাজে বাজে অবশ্যই এটা বাজে না। হ্যাঁ, এটা বাজে না দাদা, এটা বাজে। বানানে কি ওই আকারে বা পরিগুলো যে এসেছে বাজে, বানানে বুঝতে পারে উচ্চারণটা আলাদা, বাজে। ওকে, ঠিক আছে, যদি বাজে দেখাইতে পারি, দেখা দেখি। হ্যাঁ, দেখতেছি। লেটস প্লে রানা। চলো প্লে প্লে প্লে। আজা বাহ, not he, you play, you know he play la 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 la। এইটা তো বাজে আজা বন্ধু বাজে না কেউ। হতাম যদি রঙিন প্রজাপতি, ফুলে ফুলে মাতামাতি। হতাম যদি রঙিন প্রজাপতি, ফুলে ফুলে মাতামাতি। দিনের আলো কাটে ঘুরে ঘুরে তোমার আমার গানের সুরে, বৃক্ষতলে শুয়ে তোমার দুঃখ শুয়ে, বৃক্ষতলে শুয়ে তোমার দুঃখ শুয়ে। ঘুম আসে না, ঘুম সার্থক এমন যদি হতো, আমি পাখির মতো ঘুরে ঘুরে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ। এমন যদি হতো, আমি পাখির মতো ঘুরে ঘুরে বেড়াই সারাক্ষণ।
We live in an interconnected time. At the click of a button, the world is at our fingertips, and yet we are more isolated than ever. Technology, while the basis for survival during the pandemic, connecting us to loved ones and providing some solace, has also confined us in small boxes. In these small boxes, we only hear opinions that agree with our views and choose to perceive everything else as the other. Living in these narrow silos, the echo chambers have deafened our senses, where differences are something to be feared and stamped out rather than embraced. And this is where the creative world can serve as the northern star, guiding humanity towards the light, towards hope and redemption. Music is universal. It touches the soul and pulls at our heartstrings even when we do not understand the spoken language. From the Himalayas to the Appalachian Mountains, musicians sing of the earth and ordinary people and their struggles. They sing of the surrounding land and our connection to the mountain winds, the gurgling brooks, and the verdant meadows. As we listen to this music and see the feet-tapping dances, borders are erased, and the human soul rejoices as one. Introducing Rachel Bayman. Originally from Chicago, Rachel Bayman moved to Nashville at 18 and has spent the last decade working as a solo artist and collaborator in the songwriter, roots and bluegrass scenes. Her first solo album was produced by Andrew Marlin of Watch House and established her role as a new generation political songwriter. She continued to develop her unabashed and defined songwriting style in her 2021 album Cycles, which, while exploring new musical directions, still it stuck true to her style of flipping off the authorities one song at a time. Presenting Rachel Bayman.
turn your back on me. Cause love don't walk away like that. All this madness just an act of me. Will you best not be treating me like that? You got me crawling, creeping in my soul. It's a crime. You got me begging, pleading, putting me on, leave me crying all the time. Don't need no other man, but you keep me waiting all night long. You got your reasons I can't understand, but you still can't tell me you're starting. You got me crawling, creeping in my soul. It's a crime. You got me begging, pleading, honey, please don't you leave me Will you best not be treating me like that?